And again, this is basically just like a stone toss away.
Right.
From Wyoming, and you hit the tornado.
Right. And also, folks, there's a tornado warning just to the south of this one as well. If we can go back. So it looks like
there's one in Burns, and it's still rotating.
Yeah, and this is, okay, so Justin, this is now confirmed here. That tornado just to the west of Pine Bluffs earlier, looks like it is confirmed here. If we can click on that report.
Yeah, let me go ahead and move the radar over there, and we'll click on that that report.
Yeah, so this is okay. So this did touch down on the ground at 5:24. So really about 5-6 minutes ago, it did just touch the ground here, here in Pine Bluffs, right on the border of Laramie County and Kimball County.
And Guy, it is 5:30. So for those of you just joining us, you're watching KGWN in Cheyenne. We're doing live coverage of a tornado outbreak that is going on across the coverage area. Usually have your 5:30 news right now, but of course the news is weather.
Definitely. The news is weather, so thanks for joining us. Now we're going to take you right into the action. We have multiple tornado warnings in effect for the area. Now one that was indeed on the ground still looks to be it could touch ground again. This is the first storm where we are getting confirmed reports of a tornado. It looks like it is traveling to the north and east. Bushnell, definitely. If you live in Bushnell and Kimball County, I would definitely remember those tornado procedures. That's an interior room, or you want to get to the lowest floor of the building, and also something to cover your head, because we're getting multiple reports of these tornadoes touching the ground. This is just one of many other reports from this evening.
And Guy, I'm going to quickly back things out, because we need to just reset the view and show everybody what's going on. We do have more cells that are developing to the south and west of Cheyenne, so we'll have to watch these very carefully. But right now, I mean, I can pick out 1, 2, 3 tornado warnings right now.
Yeah, and this is mainly right now. For now, it looks like most of the action is staying to the east of I-25. Look at all those reports you're getting, folks. All those dots. You're getting reports of funnel clouds. Also, you're getting reports of confirmed tornadoes touching the ground in those areas. Goshen County, Plott County, all throughout Laramie County, especially once you hit east of I-25 here. Even I-80 eastbound, we're getting reports of tornadoes touching the ground just to the north and south of I-80, and this can be a dangerous situation for commuters. People are commuting on these roads to and from work. So looks like we're zooming in now.
This is the storm north of Burns.
Yeah, so this is north of Burns here. There you go. So if we can explain the velocity to those now just joining us. So we like to use this map here, or this radar, it's velocity. When you're seeing these bright greens, it means winds are pushing toward the radar, and red is meaning that winds are pushing away from the radar, and the prime spot is going to be right there where you're seeing that X. That's where the tornado would be, at that prime spot where you're getting those reds and greens touching, and then that X there. That's where we're getting it, and that system right there is very well capable of producing a tornado just to the north of Burns.
And I was looping this, and looks like it's kind of moving to the north and then to the northeast. So really, it's kind of moving in this direction, and you know, if it holds together, married in about 6:07, so the next 30 to 40 minutes.
Yeah, if it holds, yeah, definitely. So definitely be on alert. Also, Albin, be on alert, and Bushnell, be on alert. These are multiple tornado warnings. It looks like, yeah, if we can zoom in here, there you go. So we're getting those bright greens, we're getting those bright reds, and this cell you're looking at here, this did indeed touch earlier at about 10 minutes ago. This was on the ground here, just on the border.
And Guy, it could very well still be on ground.
It could and that's one thing. It could very well still be on the ground at this time. So you want to take shelter here in the Nebraska Panhandle.
And what I've got up here, guys, what we call the correlation coefficient. I'm going to loop this and see if I see a blue dot in there. Don't really, but if there was a tornado on the ground and doing damage and picking up debris, we would see a dark blue shaded region right there. And Guy, we got a new warning, tornado observed on the ground for Sioux County in Nebraska, Goshen, and Niobrara counties in Wyoming.
Okay, so we have a new tornado warning. So we can in the Nebraska Panhandle.
And this is the same storm that produced that tornado earlier. Back here.
Yeah, so it looks like, and you know, when these storms move slowly, they can really strengthen as they continue to track. And guys, this cell was indeed on the ground earlier. This did touch ground, and this was on the ground earlier. But now this is beginning to make its way into the Nebraska Panhandle.
Yeah, and that is going out of our viewing area.
Yeah, so we're going to bring it back down.
If you do know loved ones up in the northern part of the Nebraska Panhandle, please give them a heads up.
Definitely, but our main target for this evening are going to be this cluster. If we can zoom just back out, just to give everyone a bigger picture. Yeah, our main target this evening here, if we could pull up the marker here and just do a circle, just so they can see these areas here. Yes, this area that you're seeing right now, that's our main target. Now, these cells are very capable of producing tornadoes. Very dangerous situation. They are traveling to the north and east, so the Nebraska Panhandle, you're next. They look like most of the flow is staying east of I-25, just now making their way north of I-80 eastbound, which is great news for commuters to and from work. But just look at all of those storm reports. There are multiple storm reports. All those dots you're seeing are confirmed reports of hail larger than 2.5 inches. We're getting reports of confirmed tornadoes touching down. Multiple reports of also funnel clouds here throughout the viewing area. So let's go ahead here and zoom in.
Real quick, Guy, I want to mention we are having more development to the south and east. And this is what we've been talking about. We'll get this first initial wave of supercells.
The National Weather Service in Cheyenne has issued a tornado warning for west central Sioux County in the Panhandle of Nebraska, southeastern Niobrara County in east central Wyoming, northeastern Goshen County in southeastern Wyoming until 6:15 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. At 5:34 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, a confirmed tornado was located 9 miles southeast of Prairie Center or 24 miles north of Torrington, moving northeast at 20 miles an hour. Expected hazards included a damaging tornado and baseball-sized hail. A tornado has been confirmed by emergency management. The following impacts are expected. Flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. This tornadic thunderstorm will remain over mainly rural areas of west central Sioux, southeastern Niobrara, and northeastern Goshen counties, including the following locations: Van Tassel. To repeat, a tornado is on the ground. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. Repeating, a tornado warning has been issued until 6:15 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time for the following county: Goshen, Wyoming.
Here's a tornado right here, right there. Yeah, right where you're seeing those bright greens and reds, like you said earlier with the velocity radar. We love to use this tool because we can see exactly where that possible tornado is.
Yeah, and gate-to-gate shear values indicated by the radar 98 miles per hour right there with that confirmed tornado. Getting reports of baseball-sized hail, golf ball to baseball-sized hail in Goshen County. That appears to be up north of the Torrington area.
Definitely. Let's see here if we can.
Yeah, and again, we got 3 tornado warnings. We got one getting near the Scottsbluff area or heading towards there, but it looks pretty jumbled up right here.
And looks like we just got a new severe thunderstorm warning in effect here for central, looks like Laramie County.
Yeah, so what they've done here is the rotation's weakened to where they don't need a tornado warning on it, but the storm is still severe. So that's why they put that severe thunderstorm warning ahead of it.
Yeah, and also it's still very well possible that this storm could again turn tornadic because that's been the theme throughout the evening. We've been seeing these storms dissipate and then gain their strength right back. So definitely eastern Laramie County, we are still getting severe thunderstorms and also tornadoes.
And real quick, Guy, while you're reading that sheet of paper, if you live in Bushnell, you'd be in your safe spot right now. This rotation is just right on top of you. So if you live in Bushnell, you need to be in your shelter right now. That is a very intense rotation right there, Guy. Very strong winds coming towards the radar and very strong winds going away from radar. We got the tornado vortex signature right here just to the west of Bushnell. So if you're on US 30 in the Bushnell community, if you're traveling towards Bushnell, you know somebody who is, let them know that a tornado is likely still on the ground here.
Yeah, that is the hot spot right there. That is likely still on the ground, as Taylor said. You want to take those tornado procedures. You want to definitely right now take shelter immediately. That's going to the lowest floor of the building and also an interior room. And like I said before, anything where you can cover your head would be ideal, because we were getting reports of actually considerable possible damage with these tornadoes. So they definitely look like they've been on the stronger side here.
And that's what we've been forecasting this whole time, for the potential for strong long track tornadoes.
Definitely, and we're getting those. We're getting that forecast with those stronger tornadoes here at this time. So let's see if we can.
Yeah, let me zoom in right here and do a quick storm track. Not really many communities between Bushnell and Kimball to the north side.
Right.
But if this continues, it would be nearing the Nebraska Highway 71 corridor, the highway that goes up towards Scottsbluff there through the hills.
Right. Definitely. So Bushnell, you definitely want to take cover, and we're also getting. Maybe just northwest of Banner County. Let's see.
This is the northern storm.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So that's the northern storm there. That is now just making its way into the Nebraska Panhandle.
Yeah, and so this guy was saying we got the possible tornado right here, just to the west of Harrisburg. This will be moving into Scottsbluff. Scottsbluff, you're not under a tornado warning as of yet, but you need to be aware that we have this supercell thunderstorm with a confirmed tornado on it that is moving in your direction. So I'll be doing this. I'll put a storm track on here, and this is moving in that general direction. So Scottsbluff. The Mental area, Scottsbluff about 6:30, Mental about 6:37. So again, even though you're not under a tornado warning as of yet, matter of fact, they just issued a new tornado warning that does now include Scottsbluff County and more than likely. So yeah.
Yep, there it is. Yeah, just now in. So definitely, as Taylor was just now saying, Scottsbluff, definitely be on alert, because we are getting now a tornado warning for that respected area.
Yeah, and again, Scottsbluff is still not in that warning polygon yet, but the end's right here. But it is close enough. Scottsbluff, the Gearing, the Terrytown area, over near the Scottsbluff National Monument, around US 26. If you live in the Scottsbluff kind of metro area, I would recommend just going ahead and getting your safety precautions. You're not in the warning yet, but all indications are this storm will continue to move into that area and still likely be tornadic.
Yeah, definitely. So Scottsbluff, you want to keep your News Channel 5, keep us tuned, keep us locked on, because this is approaching. This is slowly approaching the town of Scottsbluff in the Nebraska Panhandle, but multiple tornado warnings. I mean, we just have multiple tornado warnings. If you're just now joining us, we just zoomed out here. Look at just to the east of I-25. Look at all of those tornado warnings, and you know what? These tornado warnings have been observed. We had reports of multiple tornadoes touching the ground and damage possibly reported with all of these tornadoes warnings that you're seeing here.
And you know what's unique, guys? You know, we usually see, we look at the reflectivity, we see the hook, and then we take a look at the velocity data. You can see where the tornadoes are just looking at this. You got one right here, you got another one right here, and then the one over here in the north of Burns has weakened, but